So blaming Nintendo for the state of Pokemon games is one of the funniest things ever because the ones who are developing, you know, Pokemon is Game Freak. And Nintendo should take at least some blame because they are responsible for publishing these modern Pokemon games. I'm not gonna pretend to act like Nintendo is innocent on this. Like, yes, Nintendo is the ones that do publish it as well. They are the ones who do publish these games, and Nintendo can decide what games they want to release or not. Nintendo does publish all the Pokemon games as well, but the problem is the normies keep buying them. Yes, we keep telling you guys complain about the new current state of Pokemon, but you guys keep buying the games. Okay, so why on Nintendo and Gay Freak? Oh yes, very funny, Gay Freak. Okay, we're back to using gay as an insult. I was so bad at video game development, it's unreal. Okay, yeah, Nintendo is the main part. Yes, here we go. We're making out Nintendo like this huge, huge evil company, the big bad of the gaming industry, the Thanos of the gaming industry. They're this, you know, company that ruined the gaming industry. Okay, Nintendo has accomplished so much more than any other game developer, more than any other game company, and Nintendo has gone through its ups and downs, in the gaming industry, but the thing is, Nintendo has never given up as a company. Okay, Nintendo has never given up on the passion, which is the video game industry, and even expanded outside of the gaming industry into movies, theme parks as well. For a company, Nintendo is a very inspirational story because Nintendo was once a lowly card company, and they decided to say, "Hey, we're gonna make video games. This is a new medium that has been completely untapped." And after the failure of Atari, it was a void in this new industry. And Nintendo basically saved it. Without, Nintendo, you wouldn't have your Call of Duties, you wouldn't have all these huge games, because what's it talking about? The American game development, gaming would be dead, still probably a dead medium, or at least a very niche medium in the America, mostly by tech nerds and those types of people would mostly be gamers. Basically, the people you think of stereotypical gamers, those would be basically just the main people who play video games. Okay, PC tech bros, those types of people. And gaming would not be mass marketed towards a huge audience like how movies are or TV shows. But video games have become now more profitable and successful, mostly because of microtransactions, which a lot of people hate. But even then, game sales have been made more money, mostly because games are more expensive than a typical movie ticket. Which is mostly the main reason why, because you can really have a movie sell 10 million tickets and it will make $170 million, but you can have 17 million copies of the game and it will make way more money than a movie ever will. Okay? And that is just how video game is. Okay, how the video game medium is. And without Nintendo, we wouldn't have all the video games we have today. Video gaming would be still a niche market, very similar to other niche markets like, tabletop gaming that are mostly seen as nerd hobbies. And video gaming would be a very obscure thing. If it wasn't for Nintendo, we wouldn't have all those games released in the 90s, the Sega versus Nintendo thing, because without Nintendo, there would be no Sega. Sega wouldn't really make games, and they'll be mostly only popular in Japan as well. Sony would never got into the gaming industry because Nintendo would have never existed. If it wasn't for Nintendo, there would be no PlayStation. And without no PlayStation, there would be no Xbox. Leaving just that gaming just be PC gaming. There wouldn't be mobile games, most likely, because, video game, because there'll never be Nintendo to market games towards the casual markets in the DS and Wii era. Excuse me. But that's how the gaming industry would be. It would be mostly PC gamers, a very niche market. Console gaming would be just non-existent. They have Atari trying to, regain relevance after the crash of '82. But people don't understand how much Nintendo saved gaming. But don't worry, Nintendo sucks at video games. Nintendo is a bad video game developer when they're the ones responsible for single-handedly saving the US market of gaming and making gaming the way it is today. Yes, there are tons of problems in modern gaming, But gaming is such a wide spectrum of things. You know, gaming is just more than just a AAA market, okay? And has proven about this throughout the 2010s. Again, Nintendo started as an indie game developer as well, just like everyone else did. So yep, that's what this video here, and goodbye.